What got me interested into the film industry probably started when I was younger. In like primary school, I did dancing for 14 years, and with my friends we used to make like these little videos where we'd film like ourselves like dancing, and then it got to the point where I was adding music to it, and then as I got older doing all the media subjects at school and like making my own short films, I like discovered like a passion for it.
Initially, what got me interested in film was basically storytelling. I'd always write creative stories in high school during English essays, and I really just like telling stories. And I also come from a background of music, so I came to JMC specifically to make music videos. I wanted to be a music video director, and yeah, once I realized I could do my stories in the visual field, I was just like, mate, it's great. So that's why I started doing film.
In the film industry, I'm most interested in being a director. That's my main thing, which probably puts me into having to surround myself with every aspect of film a little bit. I want to try and get a grips on like what everyone does so that I can understand them when I go ahead and start directing.
DP, cinematography. I love just framing and being able to tell a story through a lens, through camera.
Projects I've worked on in the past, I've worked on a couple. The Beach House, which was really fun, and then we did a music video that I was producing on. Let's just say I don't like producing. But yeah, most of the projects I've done so far have been inside our course.
This year, being in film school, we've made a short film and a TVC. The short film was actually my idea. I pitched it with a friend and it got made. Yeah, it was really great, and that was actually to do with dancing as well. Yeah.
What do I enjoy the most? I'd probably think the camaraderie and making friends and networking and finding people that are just interested in the stuff that you're interested in.
Really just like seeing ideas grow. Just like a simple idea that's made up from like two guys sitting on their back porch at like 3 in the morning. It's just like a stupid idea that no one thinks anything will come of it, and then just watching it grow from that into whatever it does, into a short film, music video, feature, who knows. That's really just like the growth of project. That's what I like about film.
Love it all. I love the whole production of the actual film. Like, I'm predominantly a producer and director, so I like actually starting off and doing all the paperwork and actually meeting people and getting everything done.
Where do I see myself in the future? Hopefully working for a production company with quite a high role, hopefully producing. But other than that, I really like freelance, doing my own videography and writing my own scripts.
The most enjoyable one that I've done, which is recently a music video that we did for a band that had broken up, but they're now kind of recently back together. And that was fun because we had a lot of stuff to shoot, but we were given a location for this one. It was 6 acres of land we were given to shoot in, and we were basically there from 8 a.m. till about 4 or 5 p.m. and it was kind of just like shooting the band members. We built like a kind of rain system, and we were shooting them in slow motion in the rain system, kind of just getting wet, rocking out. That was pretty cool.
Really, my greatest achievement is basically just being able to work on so many projects. Just when I was at uni, I tried working on as many projects as I could, and just to continue that while being like out of uni and more into like in the industry has been great. It's just really just the achievement of actually continuing to work on projects, fostering relationships with new filmmakers that I didn't just meet at uni, and actually growing as a filmmaker and actually getting better, which is the main goal basically, just to get better.
So far, greatest achievement has been probably when I got Peter Hitchner into class, because I emailed him saying that I need an actor to come into class to do this little short thing for a uni assignment for a directing try, and we had to get actors also. So I emailed him specifying the title, Urgent Help, Jack Lenahan Needs You, and then all of a sudden, a day later, I got a phone call from him, but I got a missed call. So I listened back and I was like, oh my God, that's Peter Hitchner's voice. Then I got in contact with him and his agent, and he came out here and I got to work with him in class.
The biggest struggle that I think I've overcome with doing this is probably my confidence. being able to stand up and project my ideas and have people be like, yeah, I want to be part of your project.
My greatest struggle was getting off my ass into this course. Just saying, okay, Sean, this is what you're going to do. It was a big step.
Who am I inspired by? Well, a lot of the films that I watch are very feel-good films. You just get some satisfaction from watching them after. So the director that I love watching his films is Gary Marshall.
Inspired by? I've got director-wise 3 different directors: Kubrick, John Hughes, and probably Snyder. Not director-wise, more like idol-wise, I'd probably have to say Jim Carrey and Robin Williams, 2 all-time favourite idols. I've loved them throughout my entire life, and they've probably depicted on what my life will be forever. I don't really take anything seriously.
I'd like to explore about action a lot more. I haven't gotten a chance to do like just action, just like balls to the walls kind of. I'd love to do like stuff like John Wick, and I haven't had the chance to, so I'll probably do that in the future.
Yeah, the film genre I'd like to explore more has to be comedy. Just because going from uni and doing short films with university students, and I'm going to say something that everyone knows, that every university student likes to do drama because they like to show how they're like, oh, moody and sophisticated filmmakers, and look at how I make you cry when you're watching my film. It's like, yeah, cool, I want to make people laugh. It's just like, I want to evoke emotion in people that it's like, it's harder to evoke laughter in someone. You can put a video of a dying puppy on screen and everyone's going to cry, and then everyone's going to go, your drama's great. You got to make people laugh. If you can make people laugh at a dying puppy, that's comedy. That's comedy right there.
I want to explore everything is my motto. I also want to not expand in one direction, just in all directions, just expand out and consume as much as possible. Being relentlessly obsessed with film is how you become like a great director in my mind.
Really what I enjoyed most about studying at JMC, just like the lecturers basically, just talking to all the lecturers. Peter Dodds is a wealth of experience. Selleck Silverstein, what a legend. It's just a wealth of experience that you can just feed off their energy. And basically the equipment, just like having access to such great equipment as such young filmmakers, it's really a blessing, and you really can't go past it. The hands-on experience at JMC.
I enjoyed mostly by going to JMC was the actual making of the films. Like, it was good listening to lecturers and that, but I found more use in actually like getting the equipment and having the connections of the class and making a film. It's helped me outside too. So that's what I liked about JMC, how we can all come together, even if you're in different departments.
So now that I've graduated, I'm working more as a freelancer, and I'm also working with a production company with a couple of guys that I graduated uni with. It's Riger Productions. Shout outs to the boys.
I worked on, after JMC, a few projects. For instance, a sound guy on a short film, like web series that's going to be going to Perth to try and get into a competition to win $5,000. To keep on continue making their series, saying it was only a pilot. And I'm doing a few music videos here and there. And
yeah, I've worked on a couple of good projects post JMC. Directed a music video a couple of weeks back. I shot a wedding earlier this year on the Mornington Peninsula. That was a great experience. I shot that with one of my mates. I also directed a couple of yoga instructional videos last year. That was great. That was a great experience. If you told me when I was at JMC that I'd be directing yoga videos, I wouldn't believe you. But hey, it's a good experience. I didn't see myself going anywhere after JMC, just for the simple fact that I didn't see JMC ever finishing. I don't think you ever realize, like, while you're doing something, that it's going to finish one day. So I had no clue. But the fact that I've been able to work on so many projects post JMC has just made me realize, like, you never know what's going to happen in the future. Every day is a new day, and it's great. I can't really complain about what I've done after JMC.
Well, my advice for anyone that wants to get into film is just do it. Just do what you love. If you love film, go do it. It's amazing. You should do it. If
you're really into film, just do it. keep on going, block out the external noise, and try and have fun with it, because if you're not having fun, there's no point of doing it anyway if you're not having fun. If you know this is your end goal, keep on going.
Build your relationships, find your mates. You're not always going to be able to work with your mates, but if you can work with them for the majority of your work, you'll enjoy your work. Have fun with what you're doing. You're a creative in a creative place. Melbourne is the best city on earth. Don't let anybody tell you different. Have some fun and get paid and enjoy it. Have fun. Yeah, basically, yeah. That's it.
I would say just go for it. Kind of just let go of what is safe and secure, and just don't care about what other people think, and just go for what you want to do and follow your dreams, I guess.